There are a gazillion handicappers in this industry today bragging about how much of a genius they are for having Kansas City last night. But let's be real. The Chiefs didn't win the Super Bowl. It was the 49ers that gave them the Super Bowl win because of that pathetic play in the second half and especially in the fourth quarter. But listen, for as many bad beats as we endure, for as many times as we watch a team sneak into the back door, we're allowed to be lucky rather than good. And we're not going to walk away from the win, because a win is a win, a loss is a loss, and there is no in between. How we achieve that win or loss, it doesn't matter. Listen, I thought that game was over at the end of the first half. I thought we had absolutely no chance. But I'm telling you here, I brought that game home for you, and this is how I did it for you. Yes, I'm going to take credit for bringing home the Chiefs. So I turned the game off the big screen last night, midway through the third quarter, and I thought, I'm going to start working on handicapping today's college and NBA card. Yeah, I abandoned all hope when the Chiefs were down 20-10, and I just thought that there was no way that they were going to be able to stop San Francisco's ground game. And instead, I turned the game back on Sirius, and I listened to the Kansas City Chiefs radio broadcast. Why? Because during the Chiefs playoff games, both against Houston and Tennessee, I happened to be driving across the country listening to their comeback wins against the Texans and the Titans on the radio in the car, and I thought, well, maybe, against all odds, maybe lightning would strike a third time. And it did. So I am responsible for bringing the Chiefs home for you today. I just want to tell you, so really, all the accolades, all the platitudes, it should come my direction. I did it for you. Are you buying this? So listen, here at the site, a number of the guys, as a matter of fact, just about every single handicapper won the game except two, Mitch Newman and Stephen D'Angelo. Going into the contest, when all the handicappers are on one side of the game, we say in our industry there's too much weight on a particular side. And that was always a scary proposition. Last year, everybody was on the Patriots against the Rams, and that was a sweat job as well. Now, ironically, when LSU was playing Clemson a couple of weeks ago for the national championship game, 3 weeks ago tonight, I was the only full-time analyst here at the site. The other two that had Clemson, or excuse me, that had LSU, happened to be Steve Budin's, Cali Cartel, and Shawn Michaels, neither of whom, of course, are full-time handicappers. The weight was too heavy on Clemson that night. But it's something I always consider when I look at how the cookie is crumbling here in terms of the handicapper's opinion. But everybody came in on Kansas City, so lucky or good, it doesn't matter. You should have all made money. Now, today, if you happen to look at the hottest handicappers at the site, Bob Valentino, who just had a phenomenal past 9 weeks in football and basketball. Chris Jordan, the #1 winningest handicapper here in college basketball over the past 3 seasons. Stephen D'Angelo, the D-Train, despite losing yesterday, has had a wonderful run since making his site debut. I have made available special March Mayhem discount coupons that will save you significantly, especially if you are first-time buyers at the site. So you might want to check out their home pages. Now, for me, I do things a little differently. And I'm going to get to your free pick here in a moment on Baylor and Kansas State. As you know, I do not believe in forcing plays when there are no plays available. So rather than being constrained by having a play every day, I sell packages by the play rather than the day. So I have a 60 play package. Those 60 plays may come over a span of 73 days. I am not, again, constrained by a card. I don't like the card tonight. I like the Baylor-Kansas State game a little, but I'm not going to bet on it. I'm not going to release the play to you. I'm going to give it to you here for free, so it doesn't count towards your package. But I'm going to make this offer available to you because, bottom line, I'm red hot. Yesterday, after catching with a 4th straight top-rated 15-dime winner on the Chiefs in the Super Bowl, that's a 4th straight 15-dime best bet winner in the Super Bowl, and top-rated 15-dime winner number 13 out of 15 overall, and winning day number 17 out of 21. Well, I'm going to take a pass tonight and come back tomorrow for college hoops winner number 13 out of 14. Yes, that's how hot I've been. So if you want to take advantage of a discount, I will make one available here for you. You can save $100 off of any of my packages that are 60 days, or excuse me, even I get it wrong sometimes, 60 plays or longer. Save $100 by using coupon code DeMarco. I don't think I have to spell my name since you're on my page, and that's my smiling face next to my name right above the video. DeMarco will save you $100 off of any package of 60 plays or longer. And FYI, guys, if you happen to be a long-term package player with me and you already have a package of 60 plays or longer and you have an instant rebate, guess what? You get to use that rebate and save $100 as well. I can tell you, listen, the real money is to be made in March. And then it's baseball. Let me give you my baseball speech now. Baseball is the easiest sport to make money in. You can make more money betting baseball than any other sport. It's the easiest sport to make money in. I was betting baseball long before I ever even thought about getting into this industry. I was betting baseball when, well, let's just say I was a teenager. Let's just say I wasn't even out of college yet. But let's just say I've always made money in baseball. I've turned a profit 15 of the past 18 seasons in baseball. That's how easy it is. But it's like the dog days of summer. You've got to be dedicated to make money in baseball. But the best thing about betting baseball and making money in baseball is when football season rolls around, you've built a substantial bankroll on somebody else's dime, your bookmakers. So stay around and make money with me. Let me make money for you. So let's move forward. Buzz, listen, football game yesterday was just another play. It was just another game. Let's not celebrate the win, right? Let's move forward. Tonight, I like Baylor. Minus the 7 points at Kansas State. Listen, I've been riding Baylor relentlessly, and why not? This is a team that has won a program record 18 consecutive games since losing the second game of the season in Anchorage to Washington. #1 for a third straight week in the country. A team that has covered 7 of its last 8 games. Why am I not betting them tonight? Because all good things come to an end, and I think this is a tough spot for them, although they are only a 7-point favorite. But here's the deal. Kansas State went to West Virginia on Saturday, and it was a good spot to go with West Virginia. Even though West Virginia didn't cover the game, I figured Kansas State would lose, and they did, because West Virginia was primed for revenge, because back on January 18th, West Virginia got hammered in Manhattan, losing that game in the first meeting kind of convincingly, 84-68. Well, West Virginia got revenge. They clamped down on Kansas State defensively on Saturday, beat the Wildcats 66-57. It was a very physical game. 44 combined fouls, 54 free throws combined for the two teams. Kansas State only shot 37% from the field and 3 for 17 on three-pointers in the game. A far cry from the 58% they shot in the first meeting. But now K-State comes back to Manhattan, where they've beaten Oklahoma and West Virginia in their last 2 games. This is a Kansas State team that struggles offensively. This is a Baylor team that is damn tough defensively, as we know. A Baylor team that allows a league low 58 points on 38.1% shooting from the field. This is a Baylor team that hits the rack hard. They average 6.35 more rebounds per game than their opponent. Kansas State, on the other hand, averages nearly 1.5 rebounds less than their foes. So, why am I not again on Baylor? This is a Baylor team that has lost 6 straight in the series. This is a Baylor team that is playing its 3rd game in a 6-day stretch. And you've got a Kansas State team coming back at home with the #1 team in the nation coming in. I just think that, again, it's just a spot where, for as good as Baylor has been, and especially to me, this is a game that I think that I just want to lay off the Bears this one night. So I like them, but not enough to put my own money down on them. But I do think the Bears are the best bet on this limited card here tonight. So that's it. Go forward, and I will talk to you again tomorrow. Good luck, everybody.